I don't know if oh god, I feel like I'm gonna be sick. I just laid down really fast. Well, I moved over and down really fast, so now I feel really ill. So I don't know what time it is. It's about 3 o'clock. I've been awake since 1:30. I woke up all of a sudden. I was like, oh, is it about 9 o'clock? No, it was like 1 something. I'm not entirely sure what time it was. So I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I slept for so long. I think I went to sleep about 5, half 5, 6-ish. If we say 6, then I've had 7 hours sleep. God, that's a lot for me. I normally have about 2 or 3 wake up. Then I'm awake for 3-4 hours. Then I have a couple of hours sleep, and then that's it. But I must have needed it. But to be honest, I feel like I've not slept. And when I first woke up, I thought, oh, have a drink, go back to sleep. And I was very much conscious that I'm going to have to ring the doctors today. I didn't want to. I was going to wait till Monday. And then I thought, no, you'll drive yourself mad all weekend. You'll come up with all sorts of conclusions and you won't have an answer. I do have an answer now, but I'll tell you the rest of my story. So I led here and I went on my phone. I've still not uploaded the video that's going to go up today. Today's video is going to be what I filmed basically Tuesday. It's mainly Tuesday. I've bloody filmed a lot for one day, let me tell you. I don't know why I filmed that much. I think I'm stressed out, I'm upset, and I'm very depressed, and I'm sick of being ill. So I think it's making me talk a lot more. And also, I think I have said that I feel if I do get the virus, I will die. I'm not being dramatic, I'm just going on how sick I am and that I've got an underlying health condition that makes me very ill, and I think that's flared up on top of whatever has been making me sick for 6 weeks. And yeah, I'm just not very happy with life. So I feel like I'm doing these videos because these could be the last videos I ever do, and I kind of want people to know where I am in my head, if that makes sense. I know I'm not going to go into a massive amount of detail because I don't want people to overreact and go, oh god, she needs the mental health team. I'm not saying I do and I'm not saying I don't, because, you know, you've got to say certain things and I'm not going to say them. So I'm just documenting how I'm feeling, and it's going to be hard getting a video up every day. I think it's what I'm going to concentrate on the most. It's what I'm going to do, plan, think, whatever. Can't think of the words. Yeah, so I'm just going to do whatever I can, I guess, to just document how I'm feeling. I've been ill for 6 weeks now. It has definitely got to me. It got to me about 2 weeks ago, and I've been severely down since. Not being able to see my doctor or speak to my doctor this week has been worse, because obviously when you feel down, you should be able to ring up and speak to your doctor. My doctor's not there. I mean, she was only meant to be in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week anyway, but I could have done with speaking to her. I've had several meltdowns in the last week. I'm not coping with life. And then obviously my doctor's self-isolating. I don't know if she's going to be back. So anyway, woke up. And by the way, my hands are killing me. I'm spending as little time on my phone as possible. Like, you know, like using it, sending messages, etc. And the most I'm using it for is obviously I'm going to be editing a video every single day. There's going to be no weekly vlogs for the time being, because I can't do weekly vlogs and do daily. It's just impossible. I know I managed it a couple of times at Christmas, but I wasn't this sick at Christmas, so I was awake for quite a while, and I think about at 3 o'clock I kind of laid back and I was just thinking about life and stuff. And then I picked up my phone and I just got a missed call off the doctors, like literally they just put the phone down. If I'd picked my phone up like 10 seconds or 5 seconds earlier, I could have took the call. Oh, sorry, I'm moving around a bit. My hands are killing me. So I was like, oh God, I'm going to have to ring. I've not been downstairs yet, not had a drink. So I got a bit of a drink next to me, so I drank that and I rang, and it took them ages to pick up. And it was Alison. And I was like, I've got a missed call and I've got messages to phone. And she's like, she put me on hold, and then she's like, have you got an appointment? I went, yeah, I've got one next week. She went, what's your date of birth? She knew it was me. She never asked me when I'm in person, like, what's your date of birth? But I thought, I'll just tell her anyway. And she's like, the doctor wants to do a phone consultation. I went, oh, is she not in? And she paused, and she went, oh, no, she's not. I went, so is that my only option? She went, well, if you want to speak to the doctor, yeah. I went, but I know someone who's got an appointment with, and they've not got a message. She went, well, I can't discuss that. I said, so my only option is a phone consultation. She went, well, at this moment, yeah. So I went, well, I'll have to take it then. She went, right. I said, so is it the normal time? She went, yeah. And then she's like, oh, thank you, bye. And put the phone down. So I think, and I'm going to ask my doctor that, this is the first thing I'm going to ask the doctor. I think I was meant to be given the option of either going in or having a phone consultation, because my doctor knows for a fact I don't like talking on the phone. And I think from the length of pause when I said, is the doctor not going to be in, I think the pause was like her trying to think of what to say, because I think my doctor's in. So what I'm going to do, an hour before my appointment time, is I'm going to drive to the surgery and see what cars are outside. And if my doctor's car's outside, I am going to stay outside and take the phone call outside, and I'm going to say to her, why was I not allowed to come in for my appointment? And if she tells me that I had the option, I'll be like, well, I weren't given the option. I'm outside now. Can I come into my appointment? That'll throw her. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go about an hour before. I'll probably come home first to go to the toilet again, because when you ring the doctor's surgery, it says you can only go in for an appointment, so I don't know how I'm meant to get my prescription. So I'm just going to say, like, I'm going to go, and if a car's outside, I'm going to come back home, probably get a drink and go to the toilet, and then I'm going to drive back over there, and then I'm going to say, why weren't I allowed to come in? I know for a fact there's other patients that you've definitely seen. Why would you not see me? And I'm going to say, you know I don't like talking on the phone. Why was I not given the option? And if she says, well, you was meant to be given the option, because Alison was like, she wants to know if you'll have a phone consultation with her. So she never said I couldn't have one. And then when I said, is that what is everyone's having? She's like, well, yeah. She's like, yeah. She said, you can't have anything other than a phone consultation. So I'm going to find out if she's in. If she's there, I'm not going to be happy, because I need to see her. So anyway, that's where it stands at the moment. And I know I did say I'd rather speak to her than not speak to her, but I would rather see her in person. I've not left the house. I'm not going to leave the house. The only time I'm going to leave the house is to get my bloods, which I've still not booked, because I don't want to be around people. I don't want to catch anything. Oh, God, I'm so tired. So, yeah, I think Alison's lied to me. I think Alison was told to offer me that or say I can go in. But I said, is that my only option? She said, yeah. But if I go in the doctor's car's outside, then I'm going to stay, parked round the corner, and say to her, well, I'm round the corner. I was told I weren't allowed to come in, but I know other patients have been allowed to keep their appointment. Why am I not allowed to keep my appointment? That's what I'm going to say to her. And if she tells me then that I was allowed to go in, I'll be like, well, can I come up now? Because I'm literally outside, because she won't expect me to be outside. And if she's like, well, no, I'm like, well, I'm outside, that's a bit unfair, then I'll probably start crying. Not on purpose, I've had enough of life at this point. Well done to anyone who manages to, like, watch my videos without seeing me. I might be on later today, I might not. I'm really tired, and most people would probably go to sleep now. But because I've not had any painkillers since about 3 this morning, I want to get up and have some painkillers because it's over 12. It must be over 12 hours. It's got to be after 3. It's got to be. I don't know what time it is. I'm sure. I don't know. It might be about 3ish. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? My hair doesn't need washing, but I want to wash it. I know that's really weird. But it's super clean, but I want to wash it. Oh God, how weird am I? But if I wash it today, when will I wash it next? Oh, I don't know. I want to wash it Tuesday, so if I wash it Saturday... Oh no, I'm going to have to... I want a bath, so the thing is I can only have a bath today because my dad is meant to be not going to the pub tomorrow, but whether or not that happens is another story. God. So, if I'm going to have a bath, it's got to be about 5 o'clock at the latest, because I don't know what time my dad's coming home. I'm super, super tired. I reckon I could go to sleep and sleep all day. That reminds me, Alison went, "We've been ringing you and it keeps saying call cancelled." I was like, I've not cancelled any calls. It's just got 1 missed call because it has. So I thought, and I never said this to her, I thought I had my phone on aeroplane mode. Over when I go to sleep, that's what I put it on, unless I'm expecting a phone call. Or like the other day, I thought my doctor might phone me, so I had my phone with volume on, and then every time I got an alert, it bloody woke me up, didn't it? But that's the only time I've ever done that. I did it for 2 days in a row because I didn't know she weren't going to be in Tuesday either. So Monday, Tuesday, that was the only times that I've kept my phone off aeroplane mode. The rest of the time it's on aeroplane mode, so that's probably why it kept getting cancelled. I also turned my answer phone off days ago because I don't like people leaving messages because they expect you to ring them back and I don't want to ring anyone, so I've put it so basically no one can leave me a message. They can text me, they can phone me, but they can't leave a message. So yeah, I'm not happy because I reckon my doctor would have let me go in, and I think I was meant to be given the option, but Alice was like, if you don't have a phone consultation, you can't have your appointment. And I was like, well, I know someone else who has still got their appointment with her. Oh, I can't discuss that. So I reckon she was meant to give me the option. So that's why I'm going to go over. I'm going to see if she's outside. If she's outside, a car's outside, I'm just going to park up round the corner. Even though obviously I'd prefer to talk to her whilst I'm at home because it's comfier. I'm going to park round the corner and say why I weren't allowed in. And if she tells me I was, I'll be like, well, I'm coming up because I'm here now. And she'll probably rush out and bollock Alison if Alison's in. Like, she'll probably go and, like, go to Alison, Melanie's coming in, why didn't you tell her she weren't allowed in? And Alison will be like, well, I never told her that. But she did. She said I was only allowed a phone consultation. So that's basically telling me I'm not allowed in. Like, and what if you're sick? How's the doctor meant to examine you? Do you know what I mean? If I need examining, she's going to have to get me in. So, that's really shit, isn't it? Cleo! She's out there. She's been out there an hour. Clee. You gonna ignore me? Cleopatra. Clee, you coming in? Cleo, you've been led outside, haven't you? Hey? Stinky bum. I'm here. Cleo. Come here. How many times do I need to say your stinky little name? Hey? Images? You've been led on the floor outside. You weren't on the step. Did you want more space, babes? Did you want more spacey, babes? Hey, what's up? Cleopatra, coming at ya. Oh, Who's my little princess? Did you have a bath yesterday? Yeah, did. I hated it. Mummy made me have a bath. I'll have a bath. You don't feel very clean, do you? Well, your head doesn't. Your body's soft. Hey, Cleo. 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 Come to Mama. Come here. Cleo, come here. Daddy's not coming to me. You notice how she didn't hesitate about getting on my bed? She used to sleep on my bed until one day when I woke up and her bum hole was literally right by my nose. So I thought after she's done that, she ain't bloody coming back on again. Eh? Cleo, why are you being awkward? Eh? Why are you being awkward? You dick, you've not been on my bed in a long time, have you? It didn't take you long to get up though, did it? Didn't hesitate, didn't go, no mummy, it's okay, I won't come on and get your bed filthy. She's like, yeah, I'll get up. I'll get on the comfy bed. Yeah, because I love my comfort. Don't you? Big ears. Who's got big ears? Cleo. 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 Ignorant. Hattie. Cleopatra. Cleo. Are you ignoring me? Are you ignoring me? You hairy dickhead. Oi, don't fight it. Oi, Cleo. You're an antisocial little bitch, you. You are so antisocial, it's unbelievable. What are you? I'm antisocial. I'm bloody antisocial. Oh. Who've we got here? Have we got a cutie? We've got a little ignorant girl. Hey? Oh. You're my little princess. You are a little princess. Chops, don't get used to being on here. This is a one-off. Because Mummy's not well and she wants attention. She's bloody ignorant, isn't she, everyone? Yes. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Cuddles. So she's literally took up about 2/3 of the bed. This is what she used to do when she used to sleep with me. I used to like try and get comfy because I always sleep on the edge anyway. And she'd end up kicking me, like pushing me out the way. She don't care if she pushes you out the way. Like you walk downstairs, she pushes you out the way. You got to be careful if she's coming up behind you and you're going down the stairs. You have to dive out of the way because she's coming through no matter what. And she does what she's done now. She's literally spread. No, she's spread out even more now. She just totally spreads out across the entirety of the bed. It was when I first got her. I've had her 7 years. And because I used to want my last dog to sleep on the bed and he refused. He was such a good little dog. I miss him so much still. And yeah, she used to like spread out and I'd turn around like over in the night and I couldn't move because but he took up most of the bed. And yeah, one day, like I said, I woke up and her bum hole was literally that far from my nose. So I got the view as well. I was like, right, that's it. And I wouldn't let her sleep on the bed again after that. Also, when I first got her, she used to permanently molt. So my bedding was permanently covered in white dog fur. And I was constantly having to use, the lint roller to get her off. And it would never fully come off because there was just so much of it. She's actually stopped molting, probably 90% of it, in the last year. She no longer really molts. So maybe she was molting because when I got her, I got her from the RSPCA and she'd obviously had not a great life and it was probably stress. But she's definitely made herself at home on my bed right about now. So if I wanted to lie down, I couldn't lie down the normal way. I'd have to somehow curl round the top of the bed. She's so adorable though and I love her to bits. It was me touching your foot. Yeah, because you got a cute little foot. I had to touch it. Oh, Bubbers, what's wrong? Are you on Mummy's bed? Yeah. Oh, sorry for touching you. You couldn't resist your cute little foot. You got a cute little foot. Look at it. She's pissed off with me now. I touched her foot and she just like, don't touch my foot. But yeah, that's literally the reason why she was molting everywhere. My bed was permanently covered. I was probably choking on the fur in the night. And I did wake up with a bum hole in my face. Not a sight that most people would like to wake up to in the morning. I mean, maybe someone would. I wouldn't. She's not staying on here much longer because I'm going to get up. I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to have painkillers. Weetabix. Lucozade. I didn't have Lucozade all day yesterday. I did really, 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 really well. My dad's got toilet roll and stuff, but he said it's not the one that I wanted, which means it's probably something really horrible. I bet it's Tesco's cheapest own brand, because he said it was Tesco's own, and I went, what colour's the packet? And he went, it's white. So I bet he's got that stuff that's like sandpaper, and apparently he's got 3 packs of it. I just love the cute little feeties. Look, this is all the room I've got. This is like the top of the bed. She's always central as well, if you notice. She has to be right in the centre. But yeah, I'm going to go downstairs. Joe, it was much lighter when the camera was facing me and now it's not. It's quite dark. That's because I need a drink. My throat is so dry. Yeah, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to upload the video that's meant to go up today, because I'll sit and watch Neighbours, because it'll take about half an hour, maybe longer, because it's quite long. Like I said, have something to eat, have something to drink, have painkillers, watch Neighbours. Maybe, I don't know, I think I might have a bath. If I have a bath, I will wash my hair, even though it doesn't need doing. And you know, I should be grateful at least I get to speak to my doctor, but obviously if I find out I did have the option to go in, I'm not going to be very happy. And I will make that clear, and I'll be like, when the hell are you coming back? Well, I won't say when the hell, but when you're coming back, I need to see you. I want an appointment ASAP. I can't cope with this. I don't want phone consultations. Because she's seeing other patients. She's not. So it's wrong that my appointment's been changed to a phone call, and I'm going to tell her I'm not happy about it, because if she is seeing patients, I want to be seen. Anyway, at least it's still there, because my worry was it would get fully cancelled. So I haven't moved. I'm struggling to breathe. I'm not as bad as I was. I think I was having a panic attack, even though it's still, and I feel super nauseous. The dog has got off the bed, thank God, because I can now lie down. She struggled to get off. She was like, I don't know if you've ever seen, have you seen Father Ted when Mrs. Doyle's trying to get off the window ledge and she can't step off and then she ends up falling off? It was like that. She didn't fall off, but she was trying to like step off like Mrs. Is she called Mrs. Doyle? Oh, whatever. So after I last filmed, I went on the doctor's app just to double check my appointment was still there. I'm probably going to check it a million times. And there was a message in the message thing, because normally the message goes in there and then you get a text as well. Well, you don't always get a text though, or sometimes a text comes 3 hours later. And it said that my doctor's appointment had been cancelled, and it got sent 10 minutes after I'd spoken to Alison. So I'm like, I don't understand why it's been cancelled. I need to see my doctor. Why? Well, speak to her at least. I don't know why it's been cancelled. So I rang up. I eventually got through, and it was Danielle. So it must be the two bitches that are in today. And I was like, I just spoke to Alison. And now I've got this message saying that my appointment's been cancelled. What's going on? She's like, oh, it's not been cancelled. I went, how do you know? She went, I'm looking at it on screen, and I'm thinking, how could she know I'm on the phone and that I'm going to ask her about my appointment next week? And I was like, but it's saying that. She said, well, I sent that before you spoke to Alison. I said, no, it came through 10 minutes after I spoke to Alison. And I said, look, it's saying it came through at 1:30 and I spoke to her at 20:20. So she went, well, it's not been cancelled because I sent that message. It's still showing on screen. You'll still get your phone call. I was like, oh. And that was basically the end of it. But I was like, and the thing that annoyed me as well is, my appointment's not until next week. Even if I'd not rung till Monday, they shouldn't cancel my appointment, because someone could have potentially got that appointment, and I've been waiting, by the time my appointment is 3 weeks for it. And that's the longest I've gone without seeing my doctor for a long time. I can't cope. I needed to speak to her this week. If it would have been cancelled and I weren't getting anywhere reception, I would have asked to speak to the manager, who probably isn't going to be until Monday. And I know the manager works at other practices, so if they wouldn't have put a message through to him, I would have rung the other practices to speak to him. And if I didn't get anywhere, I would have contacted my doctor, because I can get hold of my doctor. They don't know that, but I do have the means to contact my doctor directly. And I would only ever do it in an absolute emergency. She's given me the contact details. I'm not just, getting them elsewhere. She actually gave it to me herself. And it's for extreme emergencies. It's not just for me to, can have a chat about the weather kind of thing. But obviously, if they had cancelled my appointment and I couldn't get it back, I would have contacted her directly, even though I didn't want to, and say, look, I'm sorry for contacting you, but they've cancelled my appointment 4 or 5 days before it was, just because they couldn't get hold of me a couple of times. She knows how much I need those appointments. Anyway, I was struggling to breathe. My breath's not fully back, but also because I feel sick as well, it's making everything worse. Do you know what? It's just a bad day today. It's going to be a bad weekend. I don't think I'm going to feel any better until I speak to my doctor. And then who knows how long I'm going to get, because normally I get an hour, but is she going to be on the phone for an hour with me? I would rather see her. And like I said, I'm going to park round the side, outside the round the corner. I never park outside the doctor's anyway. I always park round the corner. Because sometimes I film for YouTube. Well, this is YouTube. Oh, God. But sometimes I film. And I don't want to film directly outside my doctor's in case, obviously, say someone from my town or the next town knows where I am. Based on what they can see. I'm struggling to hold the phone again. I don't want anyone to know which surgery I go to. There's 3 very close together. Anyway, so if people worked out the sort of area, they wouldn't guess which one I go to. Well, there's 2 very super close together and 1 not far away. And then there's another one. Oh, there seems to be more doctor's surgery in that town than this town. I don't know of any, except for 1, in this town, other than the main health centre. Oh God, I feel sick. I feel really sick. Oh God, this is not good. Thank God for daily vlogging. You're going to get to live. Well, God, you're going to live through what I'm living through. If I start being sick, it's not good. I'm going to end up in hospital if I end up being sick. Oh God. Maybe if I have something to eat. I think my dog's still in here. It might stop the nausea. This isn't good. Oh my God. Hello, Cleo. Cleopatra. I get no response from her. I'm obviously very tired because I keep yawning. I'm determined to get up and have food and have a bath, but I am super nauseous. I should have a bath because if I end up in hospital and I've not got fresh hair, I mean, it doesn't even feel greasy, but if I don't have super fresh hair, it'll annoy me. I also need to check my hospital bag because I don't think it's got what I need in it. Because I've been taking stuff out. And I don't want to end up in hospital because everyone's got the virus, haven't they? I don't want to go in because I'll probably get it. I bet all the nurses are wearing face masks and gloves at all times. And that'll freak me out. But obviously if I'm getting worse... Oh, God. I definitely need sleep. Oh, God. I need to go to the toilet. My bladder's been full for about an hour. I just feel like I don't have the energy to get up. My house is such a tip that I don't want an ambulance crew to come to my house because they'll see how bad it is. And I'm not going up to hospital without an ambulance. I want to go into resus. I'm not being dramatic or anything, but I have been took into resus with these symptoms that I've got now. I've got to go. So I've run a bath, but my bath's leaking, so I think it might have emptied it. I gave it a good clean, and then I came to do an Insta video to show this order basically. So it came in that giant box, and it was all a bit squishy squish, which if it was like down it wouldn't be squished, but because they'd stood it up, they'd folded it down to fit it in the thing, so the bag's a little bit damaged. And it's a Mother's Day set, but I basically bought it for me, so I don't mind that the bag's a little bit squished. But some people might if they had bought it as a gift. I bought it basically just to try all the products. It was on offer. It was pretty cheap anyway. I'm sure it was around £12 plus delivery, and then they had 20% off, and I think I paid just over £12 including delivery, and these are £3 each normally, so that's £6. So I got the rest and delivery for £6, which I think's really good value. Obviously, that's the chair, by the way, my back's killing me. As I'm filming daily at the moment, like properly daily, and I'll be putting videos together, I just thought I would show what was in the box. So this came in this gorgeous box, which I might reuse because it's not got anything on it to show where it's from, and it's the perfect size for 2 wax melts or whatever else. I wonder if you could stack 2 on top of each other. I don't know, but that came sealed. You got a bath bomb by another company called Ramsbottom Soap Company. It's down the road from me. I used to live in Ramsbottom. And it's a gorgeous blue colour. There was 3 scent options you could choose from, and I chose Angel, but not everything that's in the parcel is Angel, but it was the Angel scent. Also, I'll just have to show you, I have bought some Glam Wax before. This has been in here ages and I forgot about it, and it's peppermint. So because I'm all at the moment, I think I'm going to take this downstairs with me, because my candle that I've got from Noah, that's like a mint one, it's super low, so I might burn the peppermint tonight. So the bath bomb is gorgeous. It's not Angel Blue, you know, Angel the perfume, because this is Angel Blue. If you're going to buy some wax melts, get them from Bliss Self Care, and that's where this is from. And this is like the proper Angel Blue. But I absolutely adore this blue. It's an azure blue. If I was in a shop and there was loads of blues in front of me, this is probably the one that I'd get drawn to the most, because it's that azure blue. It's like water, and I love blue water. I have actually got a bath bomb out to put in the bath with me now, so that's why I'm not going to use this now, but it does smell like Angel, and they're calling it Cherub, probably for legal reasons. Also in there was this hand cream, good old hand cream. This reminds me of Soap and Glory hand food, which I've got in my bedroom and I use every day. And my hand food's just about to run out, so I reckon this company, this is potentially the Pound Shop or somewhere like that, but I reckon this is where they've copied it from, because they have the black and white people like pictures on, and it's the same pink and stuff. I have tried this and it's not bad for a cheaper hand cream. I'm not going to call it cheap, but yeah, I'm glad I've got this. I've got hand creams all over the house. I'm a bit of a hand cream fiend. Scared of running out at the moment. Yeah, I did tell you the scents. So the scents are ones that I would never ever pick for myself, but this was obviously meant to be a Mother's Day gift, and my mum would probably like, especially this one. It's Peony and Blush Suede, which is the Jo Malone dupe, but she's calling it Pink Peony, which I think is a good name. So yeah, that's that one, and I love the glitter in it. I don't know if it's, there you go. I know it's picking up the packet as well. And then this is that's from last night, trying felt tips on the back of my hand. I've clearly not washed yet. Daisy chain, which I've never had. I can't smell it through the packet. Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm going to like that. So I might gift these to someone. They won't go unused. I've not really been burning wax melts for a long time. I've just been doing candles. I can't be bothered with wax melts, but I do have some wax melts that I need to... I'm going to go through my wax melt collection and get rid of a load. The ones that I've not opened I'm going to donate to charity. that is bottom heavy. Light on the top, you can tell that's spongy, heavy at the bottom. I've seen these sponges everywhere. Everyone on the dog has been selling them, and I've wanted to try one. I've got to be careful what I use on my body. I've had a few really bad reactions. There was a company I was using last year whose products... My dog just shit herself. It's come upstairs. I think someone put something through the letterbox. That I was using all the time. And their products were affecting me and making a lot of issues, which when I stopped using within a week, things cleared up. So I am very careful about what I put on my body. But I feel like this, because I'm going to be washing it straight off, it's going to be fine. It's very heavy, and apparently they last, is it about a month? So I'm going to give this a good go. And again, it's by Ramsbottom Soap Company. Might have to look them up. And it feels heavier than 90 grams. When you hold it this way, it's not heavy. When you hold it that way, oh God, you nearly drop it. Again, love the colour. The next item is the one that I'm least likely to use because of the scent. So even though it's meant to be the angel thing, there's only 2 angel items in, because you would think you'd get an angel wax melt and you'd get an angel one of these. These are called a bubble scoops. Bubble scoop. Look how pretty that is. These can be cut in half. These were originally copied by Shimmer and Luxe, and they're originally copied by Levana Cosmetics, or as she's now known, Very Cosmetics. This is Nubula, which is actually Alien, and this isn't by Ramsbottom Soap Company, and it won't focus, but it's by Pembrokeshire, by Celtic Skin Company, and it's big and it's glittery and it's cute. I love cute things. I did think initially of giving it to someone because I'm going to hate having a bath in an Alien product, because I don't like the perfume. I hate it. It's my least favourite scent, but it's super, super popular. And then the final item is this collagen face mask. These are probably from the Pound Shop or maybe Amazon, I don't know, but it's got a long date on it, and I'm hoping it's gold, because it's gold there, and I've never had a gold mask. So that's how it was. That tissue was at the top. It's come well protected because at the bottom there's loads of tissue. It would make a great gift if the bag wasn't so damaged. I'm not even moaning about the bag. I'm just, you know me, if I'm going to show something, I'm going to show the reality of it, because last year I was being forced to promote products that were absolutely crap and they were affecting my physical health. And the second I start speaking out about it, they start making lies up and going to the police. But they're not stupid, the police. And then there's loads of peanuts in. Like, this is the biggest box ever. I was shocked. I was like, what is it? What have I ordered? I was really confused. So, yeah, I'm not going to try any of these today because I need to take pictures. I love how squishy it is on top. I need to take pictures, and my battery's super low on this now, so I'm going to put it on charge and get in the bath, which might have unrun itself. But yeah, even though these were obviously clearly advertised as Mother's Day products, watch how dark it's going to get now, because I've got a box light on and I'm going to turn it off. There you go. You can buy things like this for any time. Like if it's advertised as a birthday gift, you can buy it as a anniversary gift or a treat for someone. I'm not going to show you that today, but my subscription candle came on Wednesday. There's the top of it. I've got, like, where's the paperwork for it? Have I shoved it back in the box, or have I shoved it somewhere else? Oh, also in the Glam Wax box came this leaflet. I mean, some of this is really common sense, but there probably is some stupid people in the world. It's telling you how to use a bloody wax melt. And maybe some people wouldn't know, but, and it tells you how to clean your wax melt. And then she's doing these because she's addicted to pink. the pink credit card. She's 30, but you'd think she was 12. It's because it was funny because like someone who used to pretend to be my friend called Sarah, who was basically just trying to find out information and feed it back, and she was like, oh, I don't even talk to them. I knew she did, so I was just telling her crap basically, because I knew she was like feeding stuff back, especially when she tried to cause a problem between me and my doctor. That confirmed it. And she was like, oh, she's only a young girl, like 18, 19, and I'm like, seriously, she's about 30, 35, because she looks it. Not in a like an old way, you can just tell, but she does. She's constantly wearing Barbie clothes, she's constantly in pink, she still lives at home. And I was like, no, she's definitely a lot older than that. And because she was acting so young and childlike, I mean, I think someone who's 30 who's acting and dressing like a 12-year-old is a little bit disturbing, because you're 30. You know, there becomes a time in your life when you've got to be like, I'm not 12 anymore. But she seems lovely. She copies a lot of businesses. You'll see a business come up with an idea and all of a sudden she does it. Like her subscription boxes that she's doing now. She's copied the price, how it is presented, the colour of tissue paper, how many wax melts are inside, and free delivery. She's copied off Bliss Self Care. And I've noticed she's copied other people, and that's probably why she's so successful, because she's picking up on the best things that people are doing, and then she's doing them. But that's how business runs. So she's picking and choosing what's working and what isn't. And you know, I don't blame her. People who can think like that and do that, you know, they're the ones that are going to make money. So I was right about her being around 30, so Sarah can go and get her maths done wrong. I mean, Sarah was about 40 and she was telling me she was 31, but she looks 40, so you know, your face tells a different story to what lies you're coming out with. So this is my monthly beautiful candle, and it's in the scent Spring Breeze. My camera won't focus, probably because the battery's dying and because the light's crap. It does smell good, but my nose is a bit blocked today, so I'm not going to smell it. And there's that. I will show it sometime. I've still got my other order. I don't think I've shown that. I don't even think my all my order is in there, but I'm going to go and get in the bath in a sec. Let's go see together if it's actually still run or not. There's my scaredy cat. Oh, it is emptying. I've got a bath bomb from, what are they called? I've got one up there. That's discolouring because it's been open. You see how it's discolouring? That's not good when a bath bomb supernova discolours. There you go. I'm not going to use that today. What is this brand called? Miss Patisserie. It's massive. That's going to go in, but I'm obviously going to put some more water in a minute. Just going to go and put my phone on charge. My carpet's filthy. My dad's probably due at any time. Where's the light? The light switch. It's now the next day, but I'm gonna put this on day 2, day 3, day. I'm gonna put it on Fridays. God. Basically because the last thing I filmed was me walking to the bath to get in the bath. I put more hot water in, and like it was like 7:20 to 8, maybe late, and I thought I'm really pushing it time wise because my dad's going to be home very soon. So I decided not to put my Miss Patisserie bath bomb in because they're like £4.50. And I decided to put in the, do you know that bath bar that I showed? that's purple and green and it's gone discoloured. I put that in because I weren't bothered about if I was only going to get 5 minutes from that, because they're not amazing. They look very pretty when you first do them, but every single one that I've had turns the water brown. Once it's all the colours like fizzed away, it goes brown. And I don't know who would want brown bath water, but that's where it goes. And they are quite nice bath products. I think they're by Dirty Fresh Cosmetics, but the girl behind Dirty Fresh Cosmetics, even though she goes on about mental health and how it's important to look after your mental health, she's actually affected my mental health, because I always post videos of me using products and stuff, and the first couple of times I did it, she posted my videos and she commented on my posts, and then because these videos are not easy to do, they're really time consuming, and then you've got to upload them and tag them and everything. It takes up a big chunk of time, believe it or not. And I've posted a few times where I've shown the videos of me using them, and I've done grid posts, and she weren't commenting on them anymore. And then I found out that one of her brand reps had bad-mouthed me to her, and this brand rep has also affected my mental health by stalking me on my page until I block them, because she's friends with one of the businesses that attacked me and continuously attacked me and had hundreds of people hounding me. So I'm not surprised at her attitude. I'm just surprised at the girl behind the business, her attitude, and how, like, I've gone up my way to support her business and I know I've got her sales, and how she's just ignored me but posts everyone else's stuff, all because this girl who's never talked to me or met me has told lies about me based on her friend lying about me. So that just goes to show what a nasty person she is, really, by doing that, repeating what someone said, and then repeating it to a small business so they don't post my stuff that I'm posting on their behalf to promote them. So I do have quite a few of the bath bars. I've still got some bath rocks left, but once I've used them all up, I will not be buying anything from Dirty Fresh Cosmetics again, because she goes on about mental health and how it's important not to bully people. Yet one of her brand reps hounded me online and is part of the whole bullying thing. So in a way she does condone it, because she's got someone who's doing it and has let her opinion change of me based on someone's malicious lies. So all the bath products turn the water brown anyway, so yeah, my bath was about 5 minutes long maximum, because my dad did come home, and I knew I was risking it getting in, and I knew I was risking it putting a bath product in, but I was like, I'm not putting my Miss Patisserie bath bomb in, because they're the best bath bombs you can get. So if you are looking for like an amazing bath bomb, don't buy from the small businesses that are even hand making them and thinking that they're the best bath bombs ever, like who I used to buy off, who's changed her name recently to add her own first name into the title. She thinks her bath bombs are better than Lush, and they're not. And it's just recipes that she's copied off Pinterest. If you go on Pinterest, that's where you'll find them. I know I'm like, because I had painkillers and it's made my mouth go. But yeah, Lush are by far superior. So if you are going to spend that sort of money, because hers are getting along that price range and they're definitely not worth it, definitely get Lush. And then Miss Patisserie, absolutely amazing. Miss Patisserie are quite a small business, really, and they're vegan and cruelty free, and the bath bombs are massive. So yeah, I didn't use it because I thought my dad's due home, don't use it, so I just use Dirty Fresh Cosmetics because I'm not bothered about going through them because I don't like the attitude of the person that runs the business, basically. Well, and her brand rep. So yeah, that's what I did, and yeah, about 5 minutes after I got in, my dad came home, and I was like, oh god, I could have done with an half an hour lie down in the bath because of how much pain I'm in. But I also thought 5 minutes is better than nothing. Then I went and had a long shower. Then I couldn't find anything to put on because all my loungewear pyjama stuff's downstairs, and I don't have as much as I once did, and I probably could do with buying some. So yeah, I would really love some new pyjamas and loungewear. I know I've got two like loungewear bottoms. They're like, well, they're actually jogging bottoms, but I wear them as loungewear, and they're grey. And they were my favourite. I think one I've got in a pile to throw out because they've bubbled or bobbled, whatever it's called, so much. They're not comfortable to wear, and the second pair is almost as bad. But I've had them both for about a year now, and I wear them more than I wear anything else. So I'm not surprised they wore out, and they're only like $12.50 each at Tesco, but Tesco don't have them in at the moment. And I don't have many pyjama bottoms because I've been living in loungewear. So I ended up going in my hospital bag and discovering I don't have very much in that. And obviously there's a chance I'm going to end up in hospital, and my hospital bag's super empty. There was 2 pairs of pyjama bottoms, one I took out. They used to be my favourite pyjama bottoms, and they've been in my hospital bag for the last year. Every now and then I do empty the hospital bag and wash it and put it back in. But obviously, well, it looks like I've been digging in there and taking stuff out, because all there was in was this t-shirt, which is also, well, you can't see it, it's bobbled, I've had it so long. There's no other top in there. I think there's a vest. And then there was the pyjama bottoms that are actually here, these ones. It's a blue with a bluey white spot. They are actually slightly too big. They don't fall off me, but if I was like half a stone lighter, they probably would fall down. And then there's another pair of pyjama bottoms in there, and I think that's it. There's loads of underwear in, there's the toiletries that I need, but yeah, there's nothing in there. I need to put a hoodie in, because I always like a zip up hoodie when I'm in hospital, because I practically live in it. I need 4 or 5 t-shirts, like slightly oversized t-shirts. When I'm in hospital, I normally let my pyjama bottoms last me 2 days, so I like to have 3 or 4 pairs, 3 minimum, because I'm always in for about 5 or 6 days. And I always sleep in them, and I'm in them all day, so, but I always change my top every day, so I basically need about 5 tops, 5 t-shirts. I think I need to get new ones now, because everything that I'm wearing around the house is a little bit worn out. I've got like pyjama shorts and stuff, but they're for around the house. I wouldn't wear them in hospital. So I could do with getting 2 more pairs of pyjama bottoms for the bag. I do have a pair that I bought for the hospital bag, but I washed them and they went a funny colour and they're a little bit too tight. So 2 pairs of bottoms and 5 tops need to go in there, and a zip up hoodie. I also need a going home outfit, you know, like the day you get kicked out. I need something for that day. In the past, I've had a pair of leggings and like a long top, and then I could wear it with a hoodie. But I think I would want a second hoodie, because when I'm in hospital and I've got my zip up hoodie, I literally wear it to death. Like I wear it all day long and only take it off to sleep. So yeah, I really need a lot of stuff, and I don't know where to get it from.